Today is the 24th of June 2016. This is Queen's College, University of Melbourne, and we have a flag flying, which may be something to do with probably it's Queen's College flag. And here we're having the investiture tonight for the Knights. It's also the result of the UK elections on Brexit. The UK have voted to leave the Union of the Common Market. So this magnificent Queen's College, which is opposite the Melbourne General Cemetery, and proceedings are about to get underway for the investiture in the Queen's Chapel. I'm Anthony Clark, I'm Treasurer of the Order here at the moment, and I'll be carrying the sword tonight. Now in the robing room where everyone's getting ready for the procession. These are members of the St Paul St Peter fraternity. And in the Queen's buildings. All these smiling now.
Such a cold evening?
Oh yes, it's Brexit evening.
Is that right?
Yes, the British voted to leave. Yes, I'm doing the film, so...
Make sure you get my notes.
Oh, which one?
Oh, so can I take a shot of you? Because it's running now.
Oh, okay, it's running now. Well, yes, I'm Tony Clark. Here's the Treasurer and the sword bearer. So if anyone steps out of line, they've got to watch out for this double-handed sword I've got.
Well, it's well said, Tony.
Very well. And this is the sword for the procession. Brand new Jerusalem sword. And it's all nicely engraved. And the scabbard is engraved as well. Wonderful.
With my heart, I love every time it comes up. It's an occasion where a number of us who are not members become members of the Order of St John and give a solemn oath they will participate in and believe in the works of the Order. The Order, which I'll talk about later on, is almost 1,000 years old, and nobody, well, almost nobody, can go back through the history of the Order like we can. 1,000 years and 10 countries in which the Order has survived, and it does today. Yes, we have minor skirmishes still, unfortunately, and people who have other ideas go off and do those ideas, but that's fine, that's their business, let them do so. We maintain, through our Fons Honorum, a very fine organisation, and I welcome all of our new people here, and I certainly welcome our guests as well today. We're going to have an enjoyable time. Let's get the formalities over. If you make a mistake, don't worry. We're the only ones who see it. Nobody sees it who's watching. And with our Padre and our fine priest, Sharon, they'll cover up those things anyway for us. Any questions? And of course, welcome, to our colleagues as well from the confraternity. Let's go, let's enjoy ourselves, and before we know it, we have...
Prior, with your permission, may I also ask our officiating officer, Bailiff Fred Mastrelli, to welcome us.
Thank you, Dino. My name is Fred Mastrelli and I'm a conventual bailiff in the Order. I've been privileged to be asked to officiate today, and I look forward to it. And I welcome everyone here, and I hope that you will enjoy the ceremony. It's a stunning ceremony, and we will get together later on, and I'm sure that the camaraderie will continue on. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are there any final questions before we march in?
Grand Master of the Order, to bestow upon you, John Doherty, the rank of Knight in the Order of St. John of Jerusalem, Knights Hospital. Beg your pardon, Raymond O'Reilly. I now pronounce you Knight of the Order. Your title shall be Chevalier.
John Doherty, Knight of Honour.
I have been commanded by His Royal Highness Karl Vladimir Karageorgievich, Prince of Yugoslavia, Grand Master of the Order, to bestow upon you, John Doherty, the rank of Knight of the Order of St. John of Jerusalem, Knights Hospital. On behalf of the Grand Master, I now pronounce you Knight. Your title shall be Chevalier.
Renato Raimondi, Knight of Honour.
I have been commanded by His Royal Highness Karl Vladimir Karageorgievich, Prince of Yugoslavia, Grand Master of the Order, to bestow upon you Renato Raimondi, the rank of Knight of the Order of St. John of Jerusalem, Knights Hospital. On behalf of the Grand Master, I pronounce you Knight. Your title shall be Chevalier.
Oh yes, please do that while we're all listening.
Now, in the next few minutes, derobe, take our cloaks off and return them to your car or wherever the safe place is they should go. And that means when you proceed across the dining hall, you're just taking yourself and your friends and family, rather than also taking these accompaniments with you as well.
Good idea.
Keep your decoration.
Visitors
I'll take it.
without a car.
Leave the decoration.
Yeah, of course, yeah, take bags and everything, of course, take those over, but people who just have a loose cloak, it's somewhat, you can be forgetful of leaving it.
Brian, you want to take a shot with somebody?
We are now at the canopy, things like that.
Now he just turned 65.
No, mate, we need to get
When I get older, losing my hair. Well, he just turned 65, don't you? My book is called Passionate People Produce, and we have Peter Paul Portelli. There's alliteration going on everywhere.
Three-piece.
Correct, 3-piece.
You know what?
Well, we're up at the dinner, and I have to probably go and film sometime soon. Oh, here we are.
Thank you.
Good.
1D was good enough for
The
God.
good looking table.
Oh, yes, it is. I think it's the
Good enough for God.
St. Paul and St. Peter table, the confraternity table.
Her name was Todd, T-O-W-D.
Performed concerts in Hong Kong, Shanghai, Beijing, Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne and Rome. His personal composition, part of which we will hear this evening, is titled Southern Cross. Premiered on the pianoforte in Rome in 2007 at the Palace Borghese for Roman nobles, the foreign diplomats in Italy and in the Holy See. Southern Cross was inspired by the history of Christianity, which manifested itself from the northern lands down to the southern lands. I think the Southern Cross constellation is of special significance to us due to its proximity to Australia. Your Excellencies, knights, dames, serving brothers and sisters and guests, may I now introduce Chevalier James Gann. you not hear those starbursts all the way through? Wasn't that fantastic? Thank you again, James.
Brilliant. Well done.
Thank you, Prama. Thank you, James. Just an announcement, a pair of ladies' spectacles have been...
Thank you. It's a pleasure that I introduce Chevalier John Doherty. John Doherty is married with one daughter. His daughter seems to have fled the nest and gone off and got married somewhere. He's been a magistrate now for 26 years, since 1990. And he regularly takes the train up to Ballarat and passes my dome house as he goes. He's been involved in projects with youth and disadvantaged people, for which he received an honorary doctorate in 2009. He's now been a member of the Adult Parole Board for 12 months, so I don't think he's involved in any of those problems that we hear about. And he tells me that he doesn't really carry a get out of jail free card, so you can't go running to him for one of those when you run into trouble, drink driving, or some problems that you might have in this lovely establishment. It's a great pleasure that I present to you Chevalier John Doherty as a member of our order. Friday night's getting their letter for their acceptance into the order.
Hello.
Monday. This is the end of our night. Well, at least the Dignity by Deacon Blue. That's it.